to the Scam Slam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
I didn't know you had your hat yours. And I almost put a bowl in it.
Yeah, I got my hat soaking in the sink, detoxing the hat. For the week, we would need 183 more for the week. We're trying to get the full week covered. If we can't, we're trying to get as many days covered as possible. We have $147. It's $330 for the week. So we do have enough for a couple of days at least. So if anybody would like to help with anything, it would be appreciated. Excuse me. Anything at all helps. Terry, yes, I am. You everybody who's double tapping, appreciate that, guys. Sun's getting ready to go down on us tonight. Excuse me. Here in about an hour, we'll be fixing some supper. You ever bring the potatoes in? Sorry, sidetracked by. You ever bring the potatoes in? Sorry, sidetracked by. I said supper, then I was like, did I ever bring the potatoes in? How close? I don't think we're very close to Lebanon, Tennessee. Isn't that in East Tennessee? And did I bring those potatoes in? Okay. Middle Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I'm in West Tennessee, so I'm definitely not close to you, or close to where you used to be. Definitely not close to you now. Hey, Carrie. Yep, Jen, I was born and raised right here. I'm about an hour and a half north of Memphis. Hey, Foxy. Or it was warm in here and I turned the air conditioner on. Now it's freaking cold. There's no middle ground with this air conditioner, is it? It's ever going to be cold or hot. It's just worked in Nashville. I used to come up to Nashville a lot and wrestle back in the day, but that's been years ago. Many moons ago. I was in probably my 20s when we did that. I ain't been in my 20s for 16 years. I'm getting old, guys. But so this live is we're trying to get the money together to pay our hotel room for the week, or as many days as possible. The week is the big main goal. Not main goal. Main goal. But as many days as we can get it paid up, it will be fantastic. Right now we have $147. We're $183 short for the week. If anybody wants to help with anything towards that, please, it would be appreciated, guys. Anything towards that, please, it would be appreciated, guys. They do, Terry. Dodson Lover, thank you for that. I always take a prayer. Always take a prayer. Sometimes a good prayer is all you need, right? But yeah, Terry, they do that, and it's kind of why a lot of small. But yeah, Terry, they do that, and it's kind of why a lot of smaller accounts and stuff, they get blocked when they come in, because they're coming in with small numbers and everything, and it's yeah. All prayers work 10 out of 10 times. It's just some people ain't smart enough to realize their prayer's been answered. Because we praying for something and we got it in our mind how we think it should go, how it should work out. But the Lord's got it already figured out. and giving it to us, and we missing it, we rejecting it because it's not how we think their prayer should have been answered. So a lot of times our prayers get answered, and we miss it as people because we're just like, Lord, I pray for you to take this away, but you had an opportunity to get away from it. Like I prayed for you to take this situation out of my life, but then you had this situation over here to do this, but you didn't take that situation over here because the only thing you wanted was everything to stay the same, but you want that situation gone. But the Lord answered you this way. And we miss that stuff. It is. It really is. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life is try to get back from losing everything. Ramble on. At this time, I'm trying to find work. I'm not disabled. Terry, what happened to the rest of your word? He sounded like he needed another cigarette. Hey, Renee, how are you doing? It's been a minute. 100% right on that. Well, you haven't crossed any boundaries yet. I don't know. Did you ask something I missed? Or? Right now, she can't. She's having some medical issues. She's trying to get taken care of. She is working towards getting better. She's also trying to get her disability if she can. Hey, Lane. Lane, we're doing decent, I guess. We're here. We're breathing. We got to see another day, I guess. Thank you, Dosh and Lover. Dosh. Now, Terry, I seen that comment. And I thought I responded to your last one. That's crazy. Disability it's I've seen people go get it on the stupidest things. Absolutely insane things. And people who like actually really need it can get it. It's crazy. We've seen a girl go up, and it's like, yeah, this is no BS. She was allergic to her sweat, and she claimed that when she claimed that when she would sweat, she would break out. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's a medical thing or not. I'm not a doctor. She got her disability first try.
That's just your opinion.
Do what?
I said, that's just your opinion. Babe.
I'm with you now. But yeah. It's a messed up system. Who'd you hang up on?
Oh, I meant to hang up a little bit.
Oh. Well, that's definitely one way to look at it, but you still have people who have that who are not getting it that need it, and people who need it can't get it no matter what. So I mean, and your point is, Heather, you know what? I was working at McDonald's when the trolls started calling there and everything and got me fired. So that's the best way to do it is use a lawyer. Hey, Linda Lou. We got to figure out what we're cooking for supper here in a little while. We don't really have a idea what we're cooking tonight. We know what we got in the fridge, but we just don't know what we're cooking. Some potatoes sound good. We just gotta go get them out of the car. That's as far as we've gotten with supper. Does that potato sound good?
I gotta figure out how many calories I've had today.
Probably not a whole lot.
No, I know I don't.
Cottage cheese and broccoli. Trying to lose weight. That's what we're doing. We're on the we're both losing some weight. Fried potatoes and onions sound good. We don't have onions though.
No, we don't really buy onions.
You're on the W? We've never really bought onions because we buy them like one at a time and then. Okay. Everybody keeps telling me that because I just put in my paperwork to see if I can get approved for the shot. And everybody's just like, oh, the shot's awful. And I'm just like, I understand that. My hip's so far shot it's not even funny.
Maybe it's if it's
Terry.
on the diet.
Oh, on the diet for name. We've been fixing
Tell her
some
about the yogurt bowls.
really good meals around here. That's not bad for you. I mean, you get a Get you some hamburger meat. Um, get you some hamburger meat. A really lean hamburger meat. Cook it up. Throw you some cottage cheese off in it. Like last night, our meal was hamburger meat, rice with black beans, a little bit of cheese on it. And it was just like an avocado ranch. It was just like a little bowl. Altogether, we had maybe 800 calories in the bowl, in one bowl, and he was absolutely stuffed. And if we'd had the cottage cheese, we was out of cottage cheese. Each bowl had probably 65, 70 grams of protein in it. Cottage cheese will add more protein to it, and you're not going to taste it I put cottage cheese in my eggs.
Mm-hmm.
You don't taste it. It don't affect the texture. Scramble up some eggs, cottage cheese in them. Good to go. I don't like cottage cheese that much, but when I put it in my food, I don't taste it.
See, I like it.
Tuna and eggs. Can't beat tuna and eggs for a good meal when you're trying to lose weight.
Spinach and eggs.
Hey, Vibes, how are you doing? Yeah, spinach and eggs. Hey, Kayla. Yeah, the other night I made an omelet with green and red peppers, spinach, and mozzarella cheese. We're doing pretty decent. We're seeing if we can come up with anything else towards the room. Drop that. We're 183 short from having the full week covered. Anything is going to go straight to the room. So if anybody wants to help with anything towards that, it would definitely be appreciated. Every step we get closer to the week is just, it's a blessing. Kayla, I feel the same way about cottage cheese by itself, but I throw it in my hamburger meat, my eggs, stuff like that. I don't even taste it. I'm getting some good fats that I need, and I'm getting extra protein in my meal. 183 left for the week. Ooh.
What was the recipe that you showed me where you used the cottage cheese and stuff and make the chips?
Oh, the guy he took cottage cheese, or she, I don't know, I can't remember if she or he, cottage cheese, blended it real until it was really smooth, put all the extra seasonings in it, put some honey in it, then took it, put some hot honey in it, some other seasonings, grinded that all up till it was like really, really like a smooth consistency, and put it on the sheet paper, parchment paper.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on that, spread it out, little spoonfuls of it at a time, spread it out pretty flat, and then baked it in the oven for 10 minutes and made potato chips. Angela will eat the green or the red and yellow peppers is what she eats. I think I said red and green earlier. Red and yellow is what I use for my omelet. She'll eat them. She'll just cut them up and put some cream cheese in them and
some cream cheese and some kind of seasoning.
Shin creams. Lord, it's cold in here now. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing. So we're going to be chicken or hamburger meat and something else. Potatoes or rice. I don't know why my pinky was sticking up like I was sophisticated while I was drinking my water then. That's our supper plan is, I don't know.
Tell you what, I wouldn't mind having some sauteed mushrooms.
We don't have any mushrooms though. That's what I'm going to do here in about 30 minutes probably is start cooking. And might come back on again tonight live and see if we can maybe get the rest of the room together, if that's possible today. So right now we've got enough to pay for 2 days. Which very grateful for the 2 days. Very grateful. If anybody would like to help with anything towards the week, it would be appreciated. Anything we get going towards the room. Thumb popped and it felt magical. Stevia kind of vibe. Hey, Roadkill. How are you doing today? Ooh, Lord. Boy, that is expensive for some dental work. Take care of that, Roadkill. We'll be praying for you get to feeling better. Yeah, I gotta check my Snapchat when I get over here. Hmm. crazy though. Is that high? That is wild. Hmm. Knowing good and well that it does not cost that much for them to do that. Hey, April. Get so distracted by an ink pen. I hope sleep finds me tonight. I'll tell you, it avoided me at all costs last night. Thank you for the likes and the follow there. Appreciate you. Now, if anybody would like to help with anything towards the hotel room, it would definitely be appreciated. We're trying to see how many days we can get extended out. Trying to do the whole week if possible. Not, we'll pay for what we've got and then figure it out down the road, you know? Kayla, that was her. That was Jennifer's kid that had the teeth done. I don't know if they sedated him or not, but I do know she said it was her son. I think she said it was her son. No, I'm in West Tennessee. I'm about 3 hours away from Nashville, maybe 3.5, somewhere in that ballpark. When did you fly into Nashville? Like here recently, or? Hey, Darcy, how are you doing? Back in December. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put this ink pen stuff down. I'm getting distracted by. Murfreesboro is pretty good area. Excuse me, guys. Um, Dadgum. Our part of Tennessee's all right. It's just, I don't know. I'm sure everybody feels the same way about their town. Like you get tired of it. You just like the same stuff, and the other towns look so much better to you, and then but they're really not. They've got the same problems that you've got. And, I used to love going up to Nashville when I was younger. This ain't been in so long. It's just Muscle Shoals. God, I don't have a clue where that's even at. Put it in perspective for my little town. We are the last town you go through before getting to Missouri. If you want to go to Missouri through the northwest Tennessee area, you're going through Dyersburg. Oh yeah, I'm a good ways from there. So you figure um, 3.5 hours from Nashville, 4 hours to I think it was 4 hours. Maybe it was 4 hours to Tullahoma. I don't know. I'm not sure how far I am away from there. Have I been to Missouri? Oh Lord, yeah. Been all over Missouri. And I've been to a lot of places that I don't remember the names of. With wrestling, you're going from here to here to here to here. I just forget the names of them sometimes. Man, I didn't even get to read that one. Thank you. They trying really hard today. So they can keep trying because they're not getting me today. If anybody wants to help with anything towards the room, guys, um, we will have it for a couple more days with what we have. We're trying to see if we can get the week together, though. Uh, Roadkill, we have 147, and it leaves us 183 short for the whole week. So we're at least going to have it for a couple more days. So it's really upsetting that fella that I won't read that. Tell you what, I'll read it for $183.
What?
They keep posting this Bible verse they want me to read, and I already know what it is. And they keep on like, oh, read it, chicken, read it. And I'm just like, I'll read it for $183. Hey, I'll make all you awareness people a deal. Get together. Pull your stuff together. I'll leave TikTok for $1,000. I will leave this account on TikTok for $1,000. Y'all want me gone? Right?
Yeah.
Leave this account for $1,000.
Yeah.
There's the offer. Anybody want to take me up on that? There's the offer, guys. Let them have fun with that. I'd be gone forever on this account. So much so that I would give the password and everything to the person who sent the money. Now, how's that for a deal? That way they could reset the password and I would never know what it was again. Thank you, Roadkill. It sucks, but no, I wouldn't make a Tim. Oh yeah, 80. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't make another account. I would just be gone. 100% would leave. If that's what y'all want to do. But until then. Wow. Getting really vulgar with these names. It's like the less y'all make me mad, the more y'all want the names to be. Ooh. heard that bone marrow transplant's pretty rough. We'll definitely be praying that yours goes really smooth and that you have great doctors. All right, Meemaw. Yeah, that would suck, but if it's going to be better doctors to do it, that'd be the smart thing to do. 4 months, you come back like brand new, right? Well, we're definitely going to be praying for you the whole time for great doctors, speedy recovery, and a flawless surgery. Hey, Scottish Laura, you're the first person I've ever had on here from Scotland. How are you doing? Please read your comment. Tyson, didn't see a comment from you. Nothing there, Tyson. That's the first thing I've seen from you. Hey, Vibes. Well, we're doing pretty good, I guess. About to figure out what we're cooking for supper here in a little while. We really don't have any plan for the meal tonight. About to freeze, though. Good Lord. Still trying to see if we can raise the rest of the room for the week, the room money for the week. So if anybody would be willing to help with anything towards that, guys, it would definitely be appreciated. It's going to the room. It's not going to anything else. We are in Tennessee. I've always wanted to visit Scotland, so we should just swap, places. It was like 60 was a high, 61 was a high today, but it was warming up pretty good. Tyson, there's nothing to pin. It's Tyson, there's nothing to pin. It's that and your other comment. So I'm looking at the screen. Please read my comment and mods pin my comment. There's nothing there to pin. Laura, we are 183 short to keep the room for the whole week, our hotel room for the whole week. We do have some, but will only keep us for a couple of days. Laura, we are 183 short to keep the room for the whole week, our hotel room for the whole week. We do have some, but will only keep us for a couple of days. Yeah, it was like 61 here, but I turned the air conditioner on a while ago. And it's set on 67, but man, it's freezing me to death over here. Hey, Janae. Tyson, your comment might be getting freezing me to death over here. Hey, Janae. Tyson, your comment might be getting flagged, so like try rewording it. Maybe throw an emoji or two in there, like in between the words, or put a space in between something. Then maybe TikTok will it won't filter it and let it come through. And we're 183 short for the week. If anybody would like to help with anything towards that, guys, just if you want to help and don't want everybody knows what's going on, don't want everybody to know that you helped, you can DM me. We got off for a little while, Christine. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey.
What?
You see your phone?
Oh, I didn't see one.
Oh.
Gosh, I'm at 64. We got Rush 2.
No, it's a little too cold to be swimming. Hey, Jay Bear, how you doing? Nope, no indoor pool. There's a big old nice one outside. I mean, it's a huge one though. It's huge, almost the size of a pond. Beverly Hillbillies used to call them the cement pond, but a lot of you youngins in here probably don't remember stuff like that. Okay, Carrie, I'll be here a little bit longer, then we're going to figure out supper. And that's not a dry bag for food. That's just, we've got to figure out what we're cooking. We've got the food to cook. We just got to figure out what we're cooking. Because right now I don't have a clue what it would be. Oh, man, guys. We don't have a White Castle here. I wish we did. Yeah, we got a few groceries. We got enough to make it a couple more days.
Really, just little stuff, really.
Oh, sorry about the yawning so much, guys. I'm just didn't sleep well last night. A chili dog does sound pretty good, but no. Jay Bear, our closest White Castle is like, God bless. Is it in
What's that?
White Castle? It's in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's our closest White Castle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what?
So.
Cape's what, 2 hours away from us?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if Nashville has a White Castle or not.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a 2 hour drive to a White Castle. I think chili dogs sound good, but I'm missing 3 major ingredients for chili dogs. I'm missing chili, hot dogs, and buns. I like Crystals too, but we don't have a Crystals here either. So closest Crystals is like 40 minutes away. Yeah, she done got cold. She's trying to get up underneath them covers. Sonic. We've got a Sonic about 10 minutes up the road. You got to throw me Rainbow Bright or something. I got to cover my legs up.
Well, wonderful.
Should have been in between us. In between the pillows. It's right there. Don't at me. My cover's pretty. Crystals is like a White Castle. It's got the small burgers and everything, but White Castle is so much better.
Now it has a Mary Castle.
Yeah, but you never know when Mary Castle's going to be open.
Oh, true. But they got some little burgers.
We don't have a Culver's here. I think our closest Culver's is in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I've never had them either. Juju, she is doing fantastic. She got a little cold and wanted up underneath the covers. We don't have an In-N-Out. We don't have a Whataburger. Whataburger's an hour and a half down the road.
Mm-hmm.
We are a basic town when it comes to fast food joints. We just now got a Zaxby's and a Chipotle. This or 2025. We just now got both of those.
Well, let's see. Now they talked about us getting it in and out.
Yeah, but I think they're building one in Memphis first. See how it goes. Tell you how it's gonna go in Memphis. It's gonna get robbed a lot. I like Whataburger. Whataburger is my favorite cheeseburger place to go to. We're just so basic around here. We got Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King for your burgers. We got Arby's, Taco Bell.
And I'm gonna taste some.
Hold on, thank you. Subway.
Burger King. Because that's what Trey got for his lunch the other day. They changed their patties or something. It tasted like mush.
Probably didn't cook it good enough.
He said he wasn't going to get no more Burger King.
We are in Tennessee, Sarah. Possum Holler. You do live in a small town. So I was trying to. We've got quite a bit. We got Kentucky Fried Chicken. We lost our Popeyes.
A lot of Mexican restaurants.
Yeah. See, we've got Justin Dyer's where we got Los Portales, El Patio, Los Lomas. What's that one beside the car wash?
Oh, Lord. I can't think of the name of it.
Taco something. It's another taco joint.
Yeah.
And then two taco trailers. We don't have a Scooters. We've got 2 Dunkins though. Got Dunkins at Walmart, standalone Dunkins. What are we trying to get? We're trying to get help with the room, paying our room, hotel room for the rest of the week. We're trying to raise as much as we can to pay for that. But back to Ashley, you saying you wanted a steak. The best place to get a steak in Dyersburg, Tennessee is Grecian Steakhouse. Oh, if you're ever in Dyersburg, stop by Grecian Steakhouse. Delmonico. Best steak you'll ever eat. Best steak you'll ever eat. The room is $330 a week. We have 147 of it right now. We're trying to see if we can get the other 183 together. So we're needing all the help we can get. Anything towards the room would be appreciated. Anything at all is going to go towards the room. We've got enough now to pay for 2 days. But we were just hoping that we might be able to get enough help to cover the whole week. So. Oh, we got Musto's. 1 Chinese buffet. Well, no, 1 because Shogun's never opened her buffet back up.
No.
Thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. We haven't fixed dinner just yet. Thank you for the heart me vibes. That's kind of what led to the conversation about food earlier. Is we don't know what we're fixing just yet. We know what we've got in the fridge and everything. We just don't know what we're going to fix. So we usually don't eat till a little bit later than this. So thank you for the heart, me, J Bear. Oh, really, bro? No. You're the maid at the hotel and we're 2 months ahead. What's your name, bro? Because if you really was the maid at the hotel, I wish somebody would come knock on this door and act like the maid that works here. Trying to be stupid.
I mean, I'm sure they've heard her come to the door before.
Darcy, yes, I check with jobs every day that I've got my applications in and everything, and I'm doing callbacks every single day. But if anybody could help with anything going towards the room, guys, it would be appreciated. Like I said 183 would put us at the week. That'd be 7 days of the room being secure. Appreciated. Like I said 183 would put us at the week. That'd be 7 days of the room being secure. I know most places I've ever stayed at, it's always called them housekeeping. They did call them maids, didn't you? I didn't even catch that till when they start calling. Yeah, that's. Again, there's 1 housekeeper here. Oh, yeah, they just like saying stuff like that. You know that. They like saying stuff like that. So if anybody was thinking about helping us, they'll go, oh, so they're lying and then not help us. I cut my hair a couple weeks ago. I was gifted some good clippers over Christmas, and I'm able to keep it trimmed down a little bit better. I need to get them out and tame this beard. It's getting a little too bushy, a little too big. I like it bigger, but I don't like it as big as it's getting. Need a name. You need a maid named Bro. I'm gonna write a song called that instead of a boy named Sue. A maid named Bro. A maid named Bro. I'm not gonna name that. I'm not gonna do that song because I can't hardly say that. She cuts her own hair. The only thing I do is line the back up for her because I'm not touching her head with a pair of clippers. I just take clippers to mine. If I screw it up, I buzz it all down. It's not that big of a deal to me. If I screw hers up and I got to buzz cut her, oh my God. Check on your boy because I'm probably going to be MIA. So, yeah. Y'all ever see her on here with buzz cut? Know that I'm probably getting over black eyes. She wouldn't do it over an accident, though. If I did it on purpose, I walked up and just buzzed her. Yeah. Old sun's about down, ain't it? Boy, it's a pretty sunset today. Man. Glistening across them high-rise buildings. Beautiful. Sunset in between buildings is just beautiful, especially when it's big buildings. Yeah, just look outside your window and you can see the sunset. Oh yeah, we've got Pizza Hut, Marco's, Papa John's, Pizza, Little Caesars. Is there another pizza place around here? We've got like 19 gas stations that serve. Oh yeah, Domino's. Yeah, we definitely got pizza. We got 5 pizza joints and counting probably 10 gas stations that makes pizza. Casey's. Well, Jay Bear, I don't have the money to spare for pizza. Hey, Live, Laugh, Love. Thank you for that. Every dime I've got is going to pay for the hotel room. Every dime that I get is going towards the hotel room.
If I eat pizza, I have to get double time tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, pizza sounds good, but I got to, I can't splurge on it. I look like Bart Simpson now. Because, you know, Bart Simpson wears the glasses and has a big gray beard.
Didn't somebody really just said?
Yeah.
That was very kindergartenish.
That was their name. It looks like Bart Simpson now. They're starting to get. I don't know. Their names ain't been good lately. I actually got a little mullet thing going on right now. I'm hitting that Viking style straight down the middle that I absolutely love.
That sounds like something that little Bobby would go say to little Jonathan at the playground. You look like Bart Simpson.
I was expecting you to do a voice that threw me off. I was trying to figure out something Bart Simpson said, and I was going to say it back to him, and I couldn't remember anything Bart Simpson said. I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long. We've been pretty good. We're just about to get off here in a few minutes and fix some supper. I remind you of your uncle. Your uncle was a pretty cool guy then, wasn't he? Oh yeah, actually we can cook in this room. The manager and owner said that we could. It's got its challenges, that's for sure. We've done got used to a lot of them. Because we got our air fryer, Fry Malone. We got our skillet, two burners, two burn. Uh, got an air fryer oven combo. That's I haven't named it yet, so I've named my appliances. What'd you say? Big Pappy. Apparently, we're naming the toaster oven air fryer gimmick Big Pappy. Tamara says she remembers the day I named it Fry Malone.
Oh, really?
Twisted, you're 100% right on that. No, she's not sick. She's back here chilling right now. Oh, I didn't take it as a... No, didn't take it that way at all, Twisty. Didn't take it that way at all. I still have your phone.
Yeah, no. I just ain't thought about it really.
Y'all got her phone. Should I put something on Facebook? What was that one? Where's she at? Aiming for my pillow. Well, the room was really warm earlier. The sun was coming through the window, and it heated up in the 70s. And then I went over there and turned the air conditioner on. It's set to 67. That's normally what we set it on. And just for some reason tonight, it is freezing me to death. These poor people don't have nothing better to do in their lives. Oh yeah, if it's hot, I can't sleep. We had our door open up earlier, but I was sitting here trying to pay attention, and somebody'd say something outside, and I'd be like, squirrel. Here's somebody across farming, rubbernecking and stuff over here who shouldn't be. Hey, boy, mama, 2026, how are you doing? Mr. Pass Me the Ribs, you understand? Okay. Okay. Thank you for understanding. Weather today was absolutely beautiful. It's in the 60s, the sun was shining. It was a beautiful day to stay cooped up in your room all day. We are going to be hopping off here next 10-15 minutes probably. Start pulling our supper together. Next 10-15 minutes probably. Start pulling our supper together. Well, Belinda, the nearest campground that you can set up a tent in is about 40 to 45 minutes away from here. It's up around Reelfoot Lake. And then you can only set your tent up for so many days at a time before you have to take it down. $70 in Iowa? Yeah, and you have to stay gone for so long before you can come back and set up again. And we're sliding into spring here pretty soon, and that's bad weather time for West Tennessee. Hey, Ricky, doing pretty good, I guess. How about yourself? Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, if get back to the topic that's the reason for the live, we're trying to pay up this hotel room for as many days as we possibly can. The goal is for at least a week. Well, the goal is a week, not at least a week. Right now we have it for 2 days. We'll have it for tonight, we'll have it for Tuesday, and we'll have it for Wednesday, and then would have to be paid on again by Thursday. If anybody can help with anything towards the hotel room, guys, it would be appreciated. We're 183 away from keeping it for the whole week. If you can help, it's appreciated. If you can't, hey, that's fine too. Pray for us, you know. Hey, Holly and Ben. So, if anybody can help with anything towards that, guys, it would be appreciated. I'm glad they retreated from that battle because I have a rule that if I cannot pronounce your name, I don't battle you. Thank you, Jay Bear. Appreciate that. Reelfoot's, it's nice down there. It's nice, but it's you know, if we had an RV or something like that, we got a place here in town we could park it $500 a month. They don't care how long you stay there. Reelfoot now has the rule for you can't live in their camping areas. You have to buy a spot. So you can go for your camping areas now for so long, and then you got to check out for so long, and it's just a big hassle down there now. Linda, you're starting to sound like you're going to get a commission off if we stay in a campground. Well, we have a local address. Well, we're local from here, so like our ID show we're like right down the road from here. I think that has a lot to do with the stay there for so long you got to move your campsite. If you're from out of town down here for work, probably a totally different situation. Because there's hotels here in town that will not rent to anybody local. They will not give you a room for anybody local. No, did nobody say they was making us leave for a few days? I was saying the campgrounds. Yeah, it's nice down there. Reelfoot's always nice. I wish we could have got down there a few weeks ago and seen it because it froze over again. But it's a real nice area. I've always loved going to Reelfoot. If you was down there that long, you've probably discovered Boyettes. Are you asking about this particular hotel, or are you asking about it just in general, Leslie? In general, since June of 2024, we've been living in and out of hotels. Some of that time we did spend living in the car. Down there, there's really not a whole lot to go out to. You was really close to where we're at, though. About 40 minutes down the road. You're welcome. Hey guys, we're gonna be getting off here in just a couple. We'll go one last time. Anybody can help with anything towards the room. We're trying to pay up as many days as we can, trying to get a week covered. Still quite short on the week. So if anybody can help with anything at all, it would be appreciated. But I'm about to get off here and see what we're doing for supper. Vibes, that was so long ago. That's a good point, though. How would housekeeping know if someone was paid up? They wouldn't. They don't get to see that information. I've never dealt with housekeeping coming and telling me that, hey, your time's up. So, you know how it is with some of these people. They just want to come on here and start stuff. So, but again, if anybody wants to help with anything and you didn't want to speak up on here, you can DM me. Any help would be appreciated. Still a long ways from the week goal. But right now, I'm going to get off here and see what we're fixing for supper. And then I don't know if we'll be back on tonight or not. I don't know. It's been a long day. So, thank you everybody who's helped. Thank you everybody who's stuck around and talked. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everything, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you to my mods. I don't know if they're both in here right now, but one of y'all are. Thank you for all the hard work y'all do on these lives. Without you guys, it would be insane. It has been insane. Y'all are fantastic. Blonde Delta most definitely need help. Could definitely use any help at all because everything is going towards the room. I'll tell you the one thing that scares me about that is I don't want anybody to know where I'm at. Other than knowing my city and where I'm at, that's kind of it's just we've dealt with so much stuff from so many people knowing where we're at, phone calls, letters, everything else, threats. Like it's hard to. We're not going to eat out, and we've got food here. But if you was offering money to eat, it would go towards the room if you wanted to send something. So, I mean, that's the honest answer. We're not taking any of this money and going out to eat. You know, nothing's going towards food. Everything we're getting right now is going towards the room. Love to smile. That's why I said it's just like I'd really have to know someone like for a long time off this out before I would let them, you know. And I understand what, you know. Yeah, we've got it till Tuesday morning. We're trying to come up with $183 to keep it for the week. That's what we're short on for the whole week. Yeah, and it's listen, I learned that the hard way. It backfired on me. It really did. I thought at one of the hotels we was at, I thought, man, if I had the yes, Jeff, tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock would be checkout. We do have enough to keep us here for a couple more days, but we was just trying to see if we can get the rest of the week. Tuesday morning. Well, you know, that's if we don't pay anything else this Tuesday. If we pay for the week like we're trying to get to, I see what you're saying, Vibes. We have enough for 2 more days, so it would put us, if we pay those 2 days, Thursday morning we can check out. But we're trying to get as much as, we're trying to see if we can get it the whole week, or if we can get a third day on that, you know. But our technical checkout right now is in the morning at 11 o'clock. So I either have to pay what I have for 2 days or hope I get enough for the week. Hope that cleared that up. I got a little confused myself. Love to smile. I thought at one point, this is what I was saying a while ago. I thought at one point at the other hotel we was at, I was like, man, if this guy who's working here would get on my live and tell them, like, hey, look, I know this guy. Yes, what he's asking you for is really going towards the room. You know, he you know, I thought that would help us out, and he did. I was like, man, look, I said, I'm on live. I'm trying to get some help. They're not really believing this is where this is and the thing's going. Minnie, I'll tag you in it right here. And he told him that. He was like, yeah, he's legit. What y'all help him with, he's bringing to us so he can stay. If he doesn't get this, he's got to go by in the morning. And I went to pay it and was told we had to leave because they had multiple phone calls to the front desk. So really it is at that point to where, you know, and I'm not saying that Blonde Delta, I'm not saying you would ever do anything like that. I'm just saying it's just so hard to, we've been burnt so many times by people doing that it's hard to get that information out to anybody. And I'm not saying you would. So many people has talked in like different languages. It seems like today it's like put a full sentence together. Yeah, they definitely would blind Delta. That's why I say though, like if anybody's willing to help and you want to know that's where it went to, I have no problem showing you. I paid. I have the slip in my hand. I send you the picture. Hey, this is where I paid. Well, surely we're trying to survive, and it's hard when you're having to pay. Everything you get's going to survival, and there's no money to save, basically. So there's no way to get. There's a way to get out of survival mode, but right now it's like that's what we're in. So. Exactly, man. And I have no issue showing that. Like, if someone wants to send something to help Blonde Delta, she was in the hospital a few weeks ago with cellulitis. So we was dealing with hospital situation, keeping the room, keeping food, gas in the car for me to go back and forth every day. Love to smile. It's a crappy situation to be in. Macaroni lover, to keep the room for a week, we're $183 short. That's the honest God truth. And I'll tell you that I used to sit there and think to myself, and this is back when I had a good job. We had a nice truck, we had a place to live, we had things we wanted. If I wanted to go get a cigar, I went and got a cigar. I had a humidor full of cigars, as a matter of fact. It wasn't if I wanted to go get one, it was if I wanted one, I'd go to my humidor and get one. I had a little desktop humidor. It was nice. I usually kept anywhere between 35 to 40 cigars on hand. And I was just like, I don't understand how people get in a situation and can't get out of it. And then we got in it, and I'm just like, holy crap. Holy crap. I understand. I always thought there was programs out there for people to get involved with and could help you get back on your feet. And there's not. Could help you get back on your feet. And there's not. I thought, man, they got housing and we got situations where people can get housing. Yeah, we've been on the waiting list since June of 2024 to get housing. And then when you ask for help, you get made fun of and you get looked down on and it's crazy. Mountain Comp. I've never heard of that kit, so I don't guess there is. There's one temp agency that's pretty decent when they have jobs, letting you know. And I keep my stuff active on there. I call them every Monday, like, hey, I need to be active for the week if you have something that comes up. You know, every Monday. Hey, I'm active. If you don't call on Mondays, they don't activate you for the week. Thank you, Blonde Delta. And I try to be transparent. I try to be as open about the situation as possible. Only thing I ask is for people who want to help or want to come in here to make your mind up on me on yourself, not because you was told something from somebody else. I'm gonna answer this question. If I gave you $1,000, what would it be spent on? I was actually going to answer that. I mean, I want to. No viewers, no followers. Well, I'd pay the yeah. I'd pay the room for 2 weeks and to get my car fixed. That's what I would do if somebody did something like that. Like 100%. I'd pay 2 weeks on this room and I'd get my car fixed. I hope I could get it fixed for what was left. Okay, to throw it out there, let me go. I don't want to pull off and do the calculator again. Just to let everybody know. But a lot of times when you get somebody with no picture, no followers, no nothing like that, they're just trolling. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, guys. Look, I haven't went and unblocked them. So if they want to come back in and ask the question and be legit, let's see. Let's see. With that, it puts us 167, needing 163 left to pay the room for a week. So if anybody wanted to help with anything towards it, guys, it would definitely be appreciated. Oops, what am I doing here? Okay, Minnie, I didn't want to say any names. Tell her thank you so much. We appreciate it. I don't, you know me, I don't say names unless it's brought up. Listen, I haven't heard that in ages. Blonde Delta, I have not heard that in ages. People need to sweep around their own doorsteps before they sweep yours. Aunt Nancy used to say that.
Oh, really?
Yep. She'd catch somebody talking about something. She'd be like, "Is your doorstep swept?" And we all knew exactly what she meant by it.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling you, like, "Hey, if you ain't got your stuff right, don't be talking about somebody else."
That's right.
God, I ain't heard that in years. So, but Minnie, thank you. Tell her I said thank you. Tell her we said thank you. Sun's done went down. Ain't no heat coming through the window. It's getting cold now, ain't it? Mm-hmm. You better say, I'm about to freeze. I would definitely have to agree with you on that one, Blonde. Roses. Rose. Okay, Rose. I don't know. Everything's going towards the room right now. And, you know, we're $163 short from paying for the room for a full week. So it's going to go towards the hotel room. Again, door shut. He's not even close to our window. Scared me again. How did me and Angela meet? Well, the year was 1996. Oh, he's moving. Huh? Picture it. Picture it, Sicily, 1996. You watched the Gold Girl. He was like I do. He moves his car at corner spots. Dangerous. Yeah, picture it, Dyersburg, 1996. A buddy of mine called me and he said, "Hey, I got this girl you should meet." And I'm talking about called me on a landline. And I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna three-way call her so y'all can start talking." Now he's done called her and told her, "I got this guy I want you to meet." So he three-way calls us and everything, and we get talking, and he hangs up out of the conversation, leaves me and her on the line, and we talk forever. And we just hit it off from there. Talked on the phone for a few weeks. Went out on a date at the old Martin Theater that's been tore down here. That was so sad because that was our first date, and we've been in love ever since and been together ever since then. We were both 16-year-old kids that didn't know what the world was going to throw at us down the road. That was so sad because that was our first date, and we've been in love ever since and been together ever since then. We were both 16-year-old kids that didn't know what the world was going to throw at us down the road. That was a loud boom. That's the guy's car. It gets me every time, and he leaves to go to work like at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, oh, and I'm like, holy crap. But yeah, anything sent to us is going towards the room. So if it's going to. She is better. The cellulitis, she went to her follow-up visit a week ago, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago. Cellulitis gone. She had gained a lot of fluid, and they put her on a water pill. And first week on a water pill, it was 18-pound difference in her weight, like 18 pounds down. So she is definitely getting better. She's doing more in the gym every day, eating healthier, being more active. Yeah. I don't know if she'll want to be on camera today, Blonde Delta. She usually likes to make sure her hair is right and her makeup's on and all that stuff.
I touch the grass now, y'all.
She says she touches the grass now. We do have some videos up that she's on. She does get on here with me from time to time. But she doesn't like to be seen when she's me. Some days I think I just turn the camera on and hope for the best. But she's like, I'm red-faced. My hair is not done. Obviously, she's gotten up and she's combed her hair and she's done things for the day. But, as far as getting herself ready to do a live, But she will say hi to you guys.
Hey, y'all.
And she'll say, hey, y'all. Couldn't agree with you more. She is definitely she's the glue of the relationship. I tell her that all the time. It's like, you keep things together. She doesn't think she does, but she does. Guys, let me give y'all a quick pause, if I can. I think I can. And I'll come back with a new update for you guys. Guys, let me give y'all a quick pause, if I can. I think I can. And I'll come back with a new update for you guys.